Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. ITV, the Chase's Darragh Ennis issues brutal verdict after loss as team left heartbroken. Walking away from the chase with nothing is always tough, but hearing a chaser tell you exactly where you went wrong makes it even harder. During Monday's episode of the hit ITV quiz show, contestants Mark, Susie, Tracy, and Aaron came in full of confidence, determined to outsmart Darragh Ennis, also known as the Menace. It wasn't just about winning the money, it was about beating the chaser, something that only a few teams managed to do. And for most of the game, it looked like they had a real shot. A strong start. Mark, a 43-year-old civil servant from Edinburgh, kicked things off with an impressive cash builder, racking up £6,000. Confident in his abilities, he stuck with his winnings and comfortably made it through the head-to-head round, securing a spot in the final chase. Next up was Susie, a 37-year-old photographer from Hemel Hempstead. Her cash builder round was less impressive. She only managed to bank £300. After discussing with her teammates, she took the cautious route and went for the low offer, a move that often sparks debate among viewers. Her head-to-head came down to a one-question shootout, but she managed to scrape through and join Mark in the final. The third contestant, Tracy, 55, brought a steady hand to the game. As an environmental health officer from Sutton Coldfield, she knew the importance of precision. She banked £4,000 and made it through her round with little trouble. Then came Aaron, the youngest of the group at 28. The account manager from London had an excellent cash builder round, answering 6 questions correctly. His strong performance meant the team had a combined total of £16,300 heading into the final chase. They had done everything right, made it back as a full house, played strategically, and built a solid cash pot. But none of that would matter if they couldn't hold their nerve in the final round. The final chase, what went wrong? Before the last round, Darragh Ennis acknowledged that the team had done well, but he didn't sugarcoat what lay ahead. He set the bar high, telling them they should be very disappointed if they didn't reach at least 18 points in the final chase. The pressure was on. The team worked well together, answering questions correctly and avoiding mistakes. But something crucial was missing: speed. When the clock ran out, they had only managed to put up a score of 16. It was a respectable total, but it wasn't going to be enough. Darragh wasted no time in pointing out the issue. "You didn't get any wrong, but you didn't get through enough questions," he observed. "That's the problem. I think you probably could have got through 5 more questions there if you'd sped up a bit, and those extra 3 or 4 could have made this a really tough game for me." In the end, the slight delay in answering made all the difference. Darragh quickly caught their score with 33 seconds remaining, securing yet another victory for Asterisk, the Chasers Asterisk. A harsh reality check. As the contestants watched their £16,300 slip away, their disappointment was written all over their faces. Mark shook his head, Tracy sighed, and Susie muttered something under her breath. They had fought hard, but it simply wasn't enough. Darragh, never one to shy away from honesty, told them exactly where they went wrong. "You did everything right on your side up until the very end," he admitted. "You needed to speed up a bit in the final." It was a painful truth to hear, but he wasn't wrong. Had they pushed themselves to answer just a few more questions, things could have been very different. "You were just a little bit slow," Darragh added. "An extra 3 or 4 on there, and I might start making some mistakes." But it just wasn't a high enough target. Even host Bradley Walsh seemed to feel for them, nodding in agreement. "It's tough when you know the answers, but time just isn't on your side," he said sympathetically. A tough lesson in quizzing. For Mark, Susie, Tracy and Aaron, this loss would sting for a while. They had done almost everything right, only to falter at the final hurdle. They had the knowledge, the teamwork, and the strategy, but in a game where every second counts, hesitation can be the difference between winning and losing. The lesson: it's not just about getting the answers right, it's about getting them fast. As they left the studio, heads bowed, it was clear they knew just how close they had been. Maybe next time, with just a little more speed, they could have been walking away with that £16,300 in their pockets instead of an unforgettable lesson in quizzing under pressure.